there is no amount, Mr. Speaker, there is too much to invest in education. Mr. Speaker, I'm from a border community in Ipokia and Yewa South. And I'll tell you, Mr. Speaker, that when I left secondary school, most of the people that did so well in their WAEC but didn't have the opportunity to further their education, not because they didn't do well in school, but simply because they couldn't have access to higher institution because of the distance. Some people can't even afford to travel 2-3 hours, even have to settle down, talk less of going 6 hours, as my brother said. Mr. Speaker, this should not just be about establishing, we should not look at it from the outlook just establishing another university. No, we're talking about the need of a people. We're spending so much money in other infrastructures. Go and look at any country that has developed. Take America, take anywhere in the world. If we sit down to look at per capita, how much they invest on education, this is not too much. No, going by our population in this country, Mr. Speaker, no amount of institution. What we should, Mr. Speaker, what this House should be doing is to look at our budget thoroughly and make sure that the right amount funds are made available for these schools. Because our future is these youths. If we fail, at this point, it's because we already have enough. And we hide under the excuse that because we already have one institution or the other in one state, so therefore we should not establish another. The people who are establishing these private universities are doing it for business, not in the interest of the people. So if we continue to count how many private universities are in a state or a location, and for that we now deny the common man, their children, who should afford and avail this education, and say they should not, because we already have private universities in those areas, it's unfair, Mr. Speaker. We are here as representative of the people. We should make sure that institutions that will serve the purpose of the common man is established and monies are put in those institutions. For if you look at most of the people who are agitating today that this thing should not be, are people who rather they have interest in private universities or one or the other. We should look beyond that and think about the common man, that this is for the best interest of those that will benefit, those who will not be able to afford to go to the private universities. And I think, Mr. Speaker, that this is a very useful, a very courageous bill that should be encouraged by every member of this House, that it is not just about its people alone, but we're talking about the common man that will benefit from this school when it's established. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Oguma.